There was a time where the old gods died. An ancient era was passing, caused by Ragnarok. Ragnarok saw the destruction of Ogrund, the second world. 4.8 billion years later, the remnants of Ogrund created two planets, Apokolips and New Genesis, the fourth world. A silence closed upon the universe, a long, deep silence. It was this way for an age. Then, there was a new light. Orion, of the new gods. Orion is guided by flashing light trails caused by light ray. Supertown, home of the new gods. A golden island that orbits a sunlit world of green forests, bright waters, and white mountains known as New Genesis. Orion was summoned by Highfather. Light Ray tells Orion to live and laugh, to rejoice his return to Supertown. Orion tells Light Ray that he wields the Astro Force. It's a grim and fearful responsibility, one that Light Ray couldn't handle. Light Ray tells Orion that Orion has secrets.
I'm two worlds, like Apokolips and New Genesis.
Orion's mission is with Highfather, who is always found with the children, raised in chorus.
You summoned me, Highfather. Here I am.
First, we bow to the young. They are the carriers of life. They must remain free, Orion, life flowers and freedom. Come, let's go to the chamber of the source. This wall is our link with the source. It lived even as the old gods died. It's eternal, it is the life equation. Its power is part of my wonder staff.
Metron then appears. Orion says that Metron would sell the universe into slavery for a scrap of knowledge. What makes the universe run is Metron's prime objective.
Silence, the wonder staff is summoned by the source. The wall awaits the written word.
The Mobius chair, which Metron rides the dimensions of space and time, isn't sufficient for Metron as he complains about wanting knowledge from the source.
The source gives us irrevocable counsel, but it doesn't decide our fate. The free will is ours. That is the life equation. The anti-life equation hitherto was undiscovered. It is the control of free will. Darkseid, ruler of Apokolips, has already made his choice. What shall ours be, Orion?
First, to Apokolips, then to Earth, then war.
Did you think I didn't know? Orion is not born of New Genesis.
No, of Apokolips, but the time is not now for him to know.
Orion heads to Apokolips, just as the source destined him to. Apokolips, a dismal, unclean place. Life is evil here. Death is the ultimate goal. Its giant energy pits feed on the world itself to gain its power and light. Suddenly, Orion is ambushed by parademons. Orion avoids using the Astro Force. He desires combat, the nearness of death. But the power of the parademons is overwhelming. Orion is given no choice but to use the Astro Force.
You shall never obtain the anti-life equation.
More adversaries appear as Orion rests his equipment on the foot of Darkseid's statue. They swarm Orion and the battle is on. Orion rushes them with the force of a cosmic hammer. In a nearby watchtower, an alarm is spread. He calls for their more powerful leaders. The response is swift and deadly. Darkseid's dog cavalry chases Orion as he is being shot with radiant bullets. Orion grabs a stone pillar. Orion makes a run for it. Orion stops and sees the Mass Director unit. It transmits Darkseid's orders. Kalibak appears and tells Orion to prepare for the torment chambers, but as Kalibak begins his charge, an energy barrier stops him. Kalibak is unable to penetrate it. Metron Mobius chair is the cause of the energy barrier. The Mobius chair allows Metron to be everywhere and anywhere. But Metron chose to aid Orion. Orion says he needs no help.
You'll need more than power to fight Darkseid. You know what is at stake.
I know my task. Highfather knows I will perish before I fail.
You fret over Kalibak, you will fail. Darkseid is already on Earth. I serve life. What there is to know, I wish to know. My knowledge is my power. Time and space is my domain. When the old gods died, their bridge to Earth was destroyed. It was I who found the way to create a bridge, the boom tube. It is no secret to Darkseid. He is now on Earth, creating a tube network beneath its great cities. Soon, they will be able to reach any spot on Earth. Darkseid's army is building a Mass Director unit that will monitor the mind of every human. One mind may hold the secret of the anti-life equation. If he contacts that mind,
If he does, he will not survive to use such equation.
Darkseid is already many steps ahead of you. He has been probing the minds of test humans before he left. Beyond that door, Darkseid has broken the rule to bring humans through the tube. Darkseid has defied Highfather himself. There is no force to quench Darkseid's thirst for absolute power.
So this is why destiny brings me to Apokolips.
You are to return them to Earth, your next destination, but first, your astral harness.
Just stay out of my way, Metron.
Orion uses the astro force to destroy the binds. The humans panic in confusion. With Metron gone, the barrier no longer holds Kalibak. Kalibak attacks with a beam from his beta club. On full power, the nerve beam can cause an army to writhe in agony, but Orion's astro force smothers its effect. Orion is hurt. He chooses not to engage Kalibak to save the humans. He instead stuns Kalibak with the astro flash. The humans ask to go back to Earth. A boom tube opens. Orion tells the humans to hurry. Kalibak is after them. Kalibak chucks his club to Orion. Orion is the last to enter the tube. As the streaking club is upon him, the tube closes before Kalibak club could get Orion. Kalibak vows to deliver Orion carcass to Darkseid. At that moment, on Earth, there is a miraculous homecoming. With a rush, Orion flies out the boom tube. He fulfills his second destiny, arriving on Earth.
Earth is where I shall remain till there is victory of Darkseid.
My name is Victor Lanza. I'm an insurance broker.
I'm Claudia Shane, a secretary, not a pawn in some spy game.
This game is bigger than you think, as large as the universe. A war looms which binds us all. There is a being here, with powers beyond your wildest dreams. Darkseid, Darkseid, I have arrived. The war of the new gods begins.
The sky flashes and rumbles as if answering Orion.
I hear you, Orion. The war begins.